Welcome back, everyone, to Amanda Plays Games. Today we are back at the Oregon Trail. We are at Fort Laramie. We got here after we helped sign the Horse Creek Treaty, or the Fort Laramie Treaty. And hopefully that will last for a little while at least. Total days traveled, 36, between Fort Kearney and Fort Laramie. Oh no. It took us 21 days. So in 36 days, right? Jesse broke both legs. What a trooper, huh? Now let's heal everybody up. Wash them up. Do what we gotta do. First, let's see what kind of quests we've got. Crowd haggles and argues over the price of fur and traveling supplies. Lewis Southworth. You're going west too? James is taking me to Oregon, despite the laws saying black folk like me can't settle there. Too bad he sold my fiddle before we left. It was the best friend I ever had. Oh no. I was hoping to raise some money by playing at forts to pay James for my freedom. I could play you a song that would set your foot to tapping, that's for sure. Or my name's not Lewis Southworth. Darn, I sure do miss that instrument. I asked James if I could keep it, but he needed the money for this trip, or so he said. The man kicks at the dirt despondently. We can help you. If you're offering to buy me a new fiddle, I won't say no, but money doesn't grow on trees, or I'd have picked myself a finer suit than this. Lewis Southworth gives the party a wide grin. Yeah, let's buy him a fiddle. Hold on now. If we're going to do this, we've got to do it right, you understand? I'm talking about putting a band together. I could even earn enough to pay you back for the cost of the fiddle. Perfect. There's a brother and sister duo I saw back in Independence. They played guitar and banjo and sound amazing. We'd be lucky to have them. Last I heard, they were headed to Fort Bridger. Okay. I think this is a real opportunity. What do you say? Lewis Southworth looks hopeful. So let's ask about the fiddle's value. I'd say a good fiddle is worth about $30. If you pay more than that, you're getting ripped off. Okay, $30 for a fiddle. I've heard rumors that people often end up selling their luxury goods before crossing the mountains. You'll have to keep an eye out. Maybe ask around and see if anyone's selling a fiddle. Okay, yeah, let's do it. This is going to be a show to remember. Just you wait. I'll try to meet you again at Fort Boise. In Idaho? I know it's far away, but you'll need some time to get the band together, and I need to start writing some lyrics. Yeah. Boise, Idaho. Albert, what does he got to say? Greenhorns heading across the Rockies know nothing about surviving in the mountains. It gets awful cold up there, even in summer. That is true. Many a traveler crossing the mountains too late in the year have gotten snowbound and died. Julia, what do you have to say? Be warned, stranger, don't dig a water hole. Drink only river water. Yep. Otherwise you'll get cholera. We buried my husband last week. Oh, I'm sorry, Julia. Could use some help with this harness if you can spare the time. Oh, but it doesn't give me the chance to help her. Cloud Bowl. I've never killed any of the Wasiku. I have no desire to make enemies. All I ask from the Wasiku is to be left alone, and for the Tatanka to be left alone. You know, same. That's all I ask for, too, to be left alone. It's not really too much to ask for, is it, Cloud Bowl? Man, you'd think. Alright, so we did that. Let's do some services real quick. Wagon condition. We'll go ahead and repair it for 5. Hello, Hattie. Okay. Jesse needs some help for something. Probably healing from his second broken leg in the past 36 days. And then need to be careful about spending tons of money. If we spend $30 to get David fixed up, then we only have 40 left. It's not really enough for our fiddle and our supplies, so we're just gonna leave. Everything's looking good hygiene-wise. So let's go and see what we can trade. Anybody selling for... 5 toolboxes. I have like a butt ton of food, so I can probably... Let's haggle a little bit, because why not? Might as well try to get it for a cheaper price, but we have plenty of food, so now let's give him some of that. But nobody has any medicine or anything, but they're... let's see. We can sell all the fish. And sell 4 pelts. That would give us some money. Okay. Let's sell some pelts here. 4 of them is in. Okay. 4 pelts we said. So let's haggle first. Get that up to $6. Ah, darn it. Her feminine wiles didn't work. It's fine. We'll go ahead and sell this. We'll sell this. It'll make some space in our wagon. And then we'll sell the 60 fish that we've got. So let's haggle. What? He failed too? Man. What is it? $1 per fish? I mean, that'll get us $60, and that's enough. That's good. It clears up a lot of space in our wagon. View the wagon real quick. Organize things a little bit. That's right, we have some medicinal herbs too. Completely forgot about those, actually. We're just scooching things here and there, trying to make this work. Am I the only one that's weirded out when they're not, like, kind of hanging? Okay, so we got this. Let's do this here, this here, this here. That gives us all this space on the side. We need more bullets. Do we not even have any? Yes, okay, so we need bullets. Do they have any? Bullets. Okay. I don't think we need any, I don't think we need any more bait. 17 bait. I think we're probably okay for now. I'm just looking at what I've got here. Should probably do medicine while we can. Maybe another wagon grease. I think that's good. I think that's enough. Okay. We'll be on our way. That gives us still enough money for... We can rest for a night. Gives us barely enough money for a fiddle, but it'll be enough. Okay. He shouldn't have a gunshot wound anymore. He went to the doctor. Why does he have a gunshot wound? Thank you. Oh, because he didn't go to the doctor. For some reason, Jesse needed the doctor. Let's look at Fort Laramie here. Founded as Fort William, renamed to Fort John, then renamed once again to Fort Laramie, was a major trading post in the Upper Platte River Valley. Perhaps it should have been renamed or spelled La-Ramie. However, for Jacques La-Ramie, the French-Canadian frontiersman, it has been intended to honor. Interesting. Okay, the treaty went well so far. We gotta find some people. And we made a little doll. Perfect. Ooh, we don't have the California Trail yet. Jeez, game completion, 7%. I tell ya, this game is huge. So far, nobody has died, so... that works. Alright, let's depart. Man, I think that gunshot wound really did some permanent damage to him. Okay, so we've learned our lesson. We have to go this way because we have to go to Fort Bridger to find those people. The brother and sister. So let's go to Independence Rock, and then we'll go up to Parting of the Ways, and then down to Green River South. Collect pelts, restore Jesse's stamina. Jesse. Let's see. There's a wagon. Oof. Okay. Let's go ahead and... repair items. Our wagon is pretty full right now, I think. We can't fit. Maybe we could fit a... what's the one? An axle or something that looks kind of funky? Tell you one thing we can't fit, though. Any fish. We don't have the space. Guess we'll go this way. Decisions. A wave of anxiety mingled with excitement washes over the party as they leave Fort Laramie behind. A long journey lies ahead before the next chance to resupply. Numerous burrows dot the plains stretching out before the party. Occasionally, prairie dogs can be seen darting between burrows. Don't touch, they have the plague. A wager you cannot even hit one. Jesse challenges the party to a shooting contest. Honey, nobody can shoot here. The prairie dogs seem none the wiser. Y'all are not good shots, so I guess go for it if you think you can. Yeah, he's gonna get all sad now because he missed it. Despite Jesse's best efforts, the prairie dogs are simply too quick, retreating to their holes at the first crack of the rifle. Watch, his morale is gonna drop. But I tell ya, he was the one who was talking. Jeez. The constant climbing and descending of the hills on the trail to Independence Rock has caused undue wear on the wagon. The wagon will be able to continue, but the party should consider repairing the damage before things get worse. Who should attempt to repair the wagon? Well, we don't know what David's carpentry skills are like. Perfect. 3. We lost some pelts here. David quickly and expertly repairs the wheel, undoing the damage caused by the jostling. Now we're gonna have to repack it. I mean, it's a good thing we're coming up to... We might just use the thing to repair it right away. Dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum. Crows. Bison. We're spotting everything. Oh. Great. Ahead of the party, the trail disappears under a mass of wood and leaves. It seems a recent storm has brought down some large trees that now stubbornly refuse to move out of the way. Given some time, the fallen trees could be chopped and removed. However, it would require significant effort on the group's part to do so manually. Alternatively, the party could backtrack and find another way across. There's no guarantee one even exists. What should be done? So I think nitroglycerin you get on the California trail that it unlocks and blow up a whole bunch of stuff. But we're just going to chop the logs. I'm not going backwards. Only forwards. The party gets to work clearing the trees. They set for an exhausting day. There we go. Sarah's not done. She's like, you guys missed a whole bunch of stuff. After significant time and effort, the rock slide is cleared, enough to let the wagon through. The party can continue. Ah, jeez. I hate to use it, but let's use this to boost the morale a little bit. Otherwise we'll start getting real cranky people. And stamina. Let's go ahead and boost her stamina too. Alright. Scooch things around. There. That's fine. Tell everybody I'm on my way. The party approaches a dilapidated, windblown wagon. We are going to investigate. We are going to take a lot of stuff here. Let's see. Jesse. Okay, we got a wagon wheel. We will also take the tongue. Let's have David do it. Okay, and as long as it doesn't collapse, we'll take the axle too. And let's have Otto do it. Alright, there's nothing left to take. But now we can make some repairs. Of course, we're going to head here. Repack. Okay. There. Good, good, good. And thinking we'll probably use this. This will help us. So then some inventory management. Now we have this big old space here. Okay. I mean, I thought we got the axle too, but apparently not. It crumbled up and was destroyed. Looks like an antelope. Pronghorn. Oh my god! Jesse! Jesse finds himself in the dust because he's tripped over a small bump. A little sore, he picks himself up and keeps walking. I gotta tell you, Jesse. You are accident prone. Is that one of your... No? It's not one of your traits. Clumsy as all get out. It's just something that you are, I suppose. Okay. Set up camp. Several travelers mill about and packing their belongings. Seems popular camping. Ooh. Share stories of some fearsome critters. Yeah, let's set up camp. Let's learn about another critter. Let's share stories. I want to listen to a story. The party could listen to a new story or share one they've heard in exchange for fresh supplies. I want to listen to a story. Have you ever tasted the flamboy ambler? I've never heard of such a thing. It's a kind of fish I used to catch back in Wisconsin. It's native to the Flambeau River, but it's not uncommon to find it elsewhere. The amber can walk using its fins, you see, and cross from one river to another. Oh. The ambler is my favorite catch by far. It doesn't look out of the ordinary, but its taste certainly is. It all depends on how you cook it. If you fry the fish, it tastes like fowl, whereas boiling it gives it the taste and texture of a lobster or crab. If you decide to roast it instead, the ambler will have the flavor of mouth-watering pork. Okay, I find this hard to believe. A, because I don't like, fish. No. I'm looking this up here, but I spelt it wrong. Flambeau, like creatures of myth. So it's not real, right? It looks like one of those fish that, you know, the ones that walk with their fins. I mean, you know, they are real, those kinds. Sad that this isn't real, because I don't like fish, but I'll eat pork or chicken. Last but certainly not least, a good barbecue will give it something not unlike a first-rate steak. Curiously, the one thing you can't get it to taste like is fish. Perfect, that sounds great. I wish it was a real thing. As the party listens to the storyteller's tall tale in amusement, they dry their freshly washed clothes by the warm fire. So did our hygiene go up too? Oh! I was like, what the heck is that? Yeah, you are. It's the ambler. The flambeau ambler. How are we going to cook it? I must be imagining things. Man, Otto got taken in by the story. Ah, good. Party hygiene went up. So, I guess we'll just go ahead and do this. It cures animal exhaustion. I don't think our animals are exhausted, but... we use this too, but it's not enough. Jesse's still sleepy. Sometimes you just don't get any of the things, and that's fine. I'm not so sad about it. A man draws near, dressed in the rough garb of a fur trapper. Folks headed west, you'll need meat then, and I sell it cheaper than forts. Lord knows I can't carry it all back anyhow. Yeah, how much do you want then? None, because I need that $36 there for a fiddle. Sorry. Plus I have plenty of food. Don't worry about me. I have enough for us to eat for like almost 100 days. Horses. It's grazing land. Western hog-nosed snake. Party comes across a field of lush grass, perfect for grazing. It's a good place for the to give the oxen a break, if there's time to spare. Yeah, let's rest. Maybe that'll give Jesse the last little stamina boost he needs. The oxen spend... Jeez, the morale goes down. Why? They just grazed for a day. Leave them alone. The oxen spend several hours grazing slowly, enjoying the meal. They seem refreshed and good-spirited by the time the party's ready to set out. Okay, tell stories. So if this is another creature story, we'll sacrifice the 159 food. But if it's not, then we'll rest for the night and we'll get that food. Well, it's raining. Fox is spotted. Heavy clouds roll in quickly and soon thereafter dump their rain, blanketing the trail in water. Ah, jeez. We're gonna have to stop. Ground quickly goes wet. Yep, we're bogged down. David, refined, is distraught by the mud and dirt covering his clothes. Oh, we don't have to stop. Shoo. After some time, the rain begins to clear and the ground begins to dry. The party can continue unimpeded. Man. Why are y'all losing so much stamina? You ain't doing nothing. Walking. These two. They're dragging the team down. Ooh, okay, well, we're gonna have to hear critter talk. So, all of these things are make-believe, then. I'm gonna listen to a story. I've heard many tales of the FILLA-MA-LOO bird. Though I don't know anyone who claims to have seen it. It's supposed to be pretty distinctive, with a black right wing and a pink left wing, the head of a turkey, and a long green neck covered in silver scales. Disgusting. It sounds gross. There's no mistake a bird like that for anything else, so I imagine it must be pretty rare. The FILLA-MA-LOO isn't very intelligent. Some people even call it the goofus bird. It's completely disinterested in where it's going, preferring only to see where it's been, so it always flies backwards. Interesting. I have a few friends who are like that, truth be told. It usually builds its nest upside down, with about 7 eggs in a clutch. Don't bother going after them, though. The eggs are known to be very poor quality. It has a call that sounds like a kettle boiling, so keep an ear out and maybe you'll spot a FILLA-MA-LOO in the wild. Well, at least we laugh a little bit about it. As the party listens to the storyteller's tall tale intently, they imagine drifting easily over obstacles that lie ahead. Good. Poor, pessimistic... Oh, there he is. Up there in the sky, flying backwards. Am I dreaming? Think about my past too, little FILLA-MA-LOO. Must be imagining things. Back and forth, journal entry unlocked. Alright, and why did you lose... Oh, is it because you, like, were thinking about the FILLA-MA-LOO in your past? I'm like, why did you lose morale? Ah, jeez. Alright, let's keep going. Jesse begins scratching his stomach furiously. It seems he has been bitten by the many mites hiding in the grass along the trail. Slather some bacon grease on there. This affliction can be used by placing bacon grease on the irritated area, but doing so would use some of the stored meat. What should be done? That's fine. Just use a whole day's worth of food for everybody. Everybody better be slathering themselves up in bacon grease. Jesse places bacon grease on the worst of the bites. The fatty juice eases his itchiness considerably. He's comfortable once more. I mean, for somebody so finicky about the way they are looking and dressed, you'd think being covered in grease wouldn't be fun, but what do I know? Alright. Let's boogie. Have we reached where we're going? I can't even remember where we're headed to. Here we are! Yay! This looks lovely. Looks like a beautiful place to camp. I mean, besides the snakes, that looks like a rattlesnake, honestly. The party finally arrives at Independence Rock, a foreboding, sprawling monolith stretching hundreds of feet into the air. The rock is smooth, barring, of course, the carved names and initials of previous travelers. Some among the party may take some satisfaction in doing similarly. Alright, and this is where we will end the episode. So thank you anyone and everyone who was watching, and we will continue on our quest in the next episode. Thank you, and see you later.